Hi, this is Miss Christine's class coming live to you from the moon. We have such an exciting week in store for everybody. We're learning about outer space. Outer space has so many wonderful things to learn about, and our focus is going to be on the moon. So we brought to you this really cool activity that's art and sensory based that we really hope everybody's going to enjoy. So we thought we'd go over some fun facts about the moon with everybody. One of them being that it has a heavily cratered surface, and you can see that back here. It has a lot of different dimensions, which is very cool. And we also learned that it's the only celestial body other than the Earth walked on by human beings. Only one side of it is visible from Earth. Another cool thing is it takes the same amount of time to orbit Earth as it does to rotate about its axis. It's also different appearances as observed from the Earth are known as phases. First walked on by astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin in 1969. So those are some really cool facts about the moon. And so let's begin our activity. So we thought we'd also be able to enhance our activity by being able to kind of focus in on all the cool craters and all the different dimensions that the moon has. So it's just very fascinating. So those are some really cool characteristics of the moon. Okay, so let's begin our lesson. So we are going to do foil printed moon. Foil printed moon is what we are going to do today. So the things that we're going to need are, we're going to need tin foil, we're going to need a pattern of the moon, and we're going to need a sheet of black paper. These are all included here on this table. Okay, so to start off, we need to create a stamp, and we need to create a stamp using the foil. And with the magic of video, we already have our stamp created. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And then we're going to take our actual moon and we're going to place it on top of a sheet of paper or a towel at home if you have that. And then we're going to create the texture and all the different colors and variations with our paint onto the moon. So we have gray paint here and we have white paint. Our students are, with some assistance, will be able to put the paint. You can either dip it or you can scoop it any which way you want. And there's really no right or wrong way to do this. The more dimension on it, the better it'll look. And so by pressing down, and because of all the different variations within the tin foil, you're going to get a very cool effect, just like the real thing in back of us. Then we can add a little bit of the white as well. And we just kind of keep on moving forward throughout the whole shape of the moon. And it creates a wonderful effect. And we could even take a little glob of it and kind of like leave it in a corner, because when that dries, you're really going to see the texture and you're going to see all the variations of the moon itself. So then, once we're done with this, then we're going to place this over here, and then we're going to take our black piece of paper and we're going to use our brush because we want to kind of create the space scene and the background. So we're going to take, you could either take white or you could take gray and have the students hold a paintbrush with assistance or independently, and we're just going to make dots which represent stars and how cool the sky really looks up in space. And then once we're done with that, we're going to just set that aside, and we're going to be able to give that some time, and then we're going to be able to assemble it. Once it's done, this is your end result. All the different variations and all the different colors. And we're just going to place it right here on our light so we can really zone in and see how cool all of that really looks. And I think that's a really cool way, and you can feel it with your hands. And if certain spots dried a little bit thicker, it really, really enhances and gives us a wonderful idea of what that moon really is like. So we think that's very, very cool. And then we can also take our paper that's also dry, pop this off right here, and then we have our finished product, our foil painted moon. We really hope you enjoyed this activity and hope you really all enjoy outer space this week. Bye everyone.